I've been working on finding the best bra that works for me. I am on the jelly bra train. I have 3 different ones here that I want to talk about individually. So this one is the COCOMARTS. This one I just got. Woo! It is the pose free, and then I am currently wearing my brand new one that is I'm not even really sure how to say that, but I want to kind of talk about all 3 of these and what I kind of think. So we'll start with the COCOMARTS. I've had this one for about a month and I really like it. I feel like it runs pretty true to size. I got it in a large, and did I get it in large? Yes, I did. And I feel like I already am kind of like on one of the tightest bands, so that's a bit of a bummer. I feel like the band always stretches out the fastest for me. One of the things that I do like about this one is it does have a little bit of a thinner strap than some of the other 2, but you can adjust it all the way down, and this is the only one of these 3 that can adjust the straps themselves, so you can take these off and move them if you would like to make it crisscross in the back or in the front. I don't know why you'd want to. This also has the thickest padding of all 3. And I feel like it has maybe a little bit less. I also have the OEK that I have worn for the past 2 years, and I'm like, I need to get into some new ones. Those I always struggle with the bottoms rolling up a little bit, and I think it's just the way that my ribs kind of flare out. This one doesn't roll up, which is really, really nice. So I do like that one, and that one has been super comfortable for me, and it feels good on, and it gives me I feel like it gives me a nice amount of shape and lift. The other thing really fast while I'm still thinking about it, this one I have washed a few times, not a ton, and it only has like an attachment right here, which is pretty typical, but because the cup linings themselves are thicker, I don't feel like I've had issues with them twisting inside. The pose free I got it in the lacy color, so it's got some see-through. This has very thin cups. But the nice thing is it is attached here and here, so pretty much only the bottom is going to end up causing problems, whereas the other ones, they can totally twist around. I did get this in an extra large because I feel like the sizing was a little bit different compared to some of the other ones, and I think that it still works well even with being an extra large. This does have a little bit thicker straps than the double, maybe not quite, 1.5 thicker straps. It does not have attachments to do crisscross, but you can tighten it all the way down so that it adjusts. I hate the bras that only have the adjustment on that little tiny bit. Drives me nuts. This one does look good. I feel like this didn't give me quite as much lift. Not that any of them really give a ton of lift, but I feel like it didn't give me a ton, and it's probably because it has that little bit of a thinner lining on the inside. This is the MNBPO brand, and I also did just get this one. I got it in a large. This has 4 straps. It's very similar construction to the other ones. I think the only difference that I'm really noticing in kind of the features, I guess, is both the pose free and this MN one have 4 clasps and thicker band for your shoulders. Both of these have a thick band. The COCOMARTS, I had to look at my list, has the adjustable straps, has thinner straps, and it only has 3 clasps on the bottom. This is also a large. This is the only extra large that I got, but this is very, very similar. I feel like this one is very, very similar to the OEK, to be honest. This one does roll up a little bit on me, and I literally just put it on for the first time. So, but it doesn't bother me when it's rolled up. I can't really tell it. I used to feel it at the beginning, but I don't really care. Once again, it has the little hole, it only has the attachment here, so the lining of the cup inside can go around. Yep, this one feels smaller. This one is a little bit thicker. And this is definitely the thickest one, which is maybe why I feel like I maybe get a little bit more shape with this one. But I talked for a long time about all three of these bras. Hopefully that was helpful. I know how hard it can be to try on bras, and especially when you don't get to try them on, you just have to order them. So I tried to describe some. They all feel soft. I'm very, very sensitive to textures. So they all feel really soft. No tags visible. I don't feel the little like printed tag on the inside. I hope you can find something that works for you. I'm still sort of on the hunt. These are going to work for the time being. But I am still kind of on the hunt for that one bra that this so far I think is a little bit more my favorite than these ones. These are gonna go in my rotation, but I feel like this one maybe just gives me a little bit more shape, a little bit more lift. But both of these are still great. I hope that was helpful.